So we got a new saw this morning. This is a 268 XP. All the parts are interchangeable with my 61, so I just kind of swap them back and forth when I need to. She runs pretty good. A little lean on the top end, but she's a screamer, so I did adjust it a little bit. And this saw I'm running 40-to-1 mix on it, so it's set up for 40-to-1. But I got it pretty much bucked up with the big bar. You can see it's got some really nice sawdust coming out of that big bar chain there. See that? It's all just pretty nice pieces. So, but it's not all good wood here either. This is my final big piece. I'm gonna snip it and rip it, and then cut these up. Try and get to that one underneath. And then I just gotta finish this piece here. And I gotta get my trailer unstuck from all the snow. So, yeah, probably another hour and a half here, something like that. And then I'll be ready to pick it up. Yeah, I don't know how much wood would be here. At least 2 face cord anyway, I think. Also, he said I could take some more off that stump too, but we'll see. Not in a big rush for everything here. Kind of on my own time, so. And I do prefer free firewood. Actually, I prefer getting paid for firewood, so it works out for me. Yeah, so all the rest of this stuff I can manage with the 18-inch bar. It'll run better. Should get a 20. Wouldn't mind getting a 20-inch bar for a standard bar. But yeah, this saw runs pretty good. Anyways, thanks guys. I didn't bring my tripod again, of course. But I do have another place I can go to cut some more wood. And they said I can keep as much as I cut and take out of there. But I also don't get paid for it either. So we'll just keep going here and, get her done. Thanks. She's a pretty heavy load, I tell ya. First run I blew that tire over here and I kept driving. So the rim's all chewed up, but my buddy down the road patched her up for me, so she's good again. Now this one's low, I gotta fill it up. She's freaking steaming. So, but man, these pieces are huge, so heavy. That's a 14-inch piece there at least, 15, 16. And these are just the branches. I haven't even tried to move the big stuff, except for the broken ones that are kind of rotten. But it's at least 1,000 pounds on there. My spring is straight. But we're getting there. And I got another spot where I can get stuff like that for free. I just gotta go pick it up with the truck, drive right up to it. That's kind of nice, so you don't really gotta split it, you just gotta cut it. Some of it will need to be split, but all of this needs to be split. So that's a whole nother job in itself. But it's nice and open right here. Bring my log splitter right in there when it's time. Might even stay in this area for quite a while. I'll probably try and leave this area here open so I can still load the four-wheeler on the truck if I need to. Yeah, I just keep going. It's heavy freaking wood, man. But yeah, this piece here is 75 to 100 pounds. So, and the power's out. So, just kind of keeping an eye on things. Not supposed to come back till 4. We're at about 12. It's about 1 now. Anyways. Yeah, this new 68 XP, it's a ripper. Screams. Anyways, thanks guys. That's a heavy load on there. It's all nice hardwood. Decent pieces. Not too big, not too small, but just packed in there. Getting there. Getting quite a load of wood here. This is all from a property that was being cleaned out, and this is all from that one tree. And yeah, this is, I got 2 or 3 more loads like this to grab from the property. She's heavy. Can't even touch my suspension. Wonder if I could lift the front. Where you going? Still heavy. Anyways, gonna get this unloaded and call her a day. Thanks. Wood pile's starting to get bigger. Snow's finally starting to melt down a bit too. In there. Good mix of everything. It's probably still not enough for the season for me though. Probably need double this. I'm doing pretty good though. I'm on a good start, that's for sure. It's a good mix of everything here too. Small stuff, big stuff. Should have a good mix of everything. But I gotta fill that whole back room. And once you stack it neatly, it takes up a lot less room. Some big chunks in here though. Good wood though. Getting there. Still got about 2 or 3 more loads to pick up from the spot where I'm getting that little stuff from. And yeah, got a splitter coming. Mechanic buddy's gonna lend me a splitter. Getting a couple batches of syrup going. Getting there. Everything takes time. I already got about 1.5 cups of syrup. Still got lots of sap to go. That's just ice. This one's pretty much full. It's another 5 gallons, so 4 times 5 is 20,000 milliliters. By 4, so we should get about 500 milliliters. So just the 5 gallon should give me 500 mils, so 2 cups out of that bucket. Yeah, giving her though. Lots of stuff to go. Got a saw from my buddy Off-Grid Wannabe. This little guy here. It's even looks smaller than the Poulan, but it's actually a bigger CC. saw looks quite a bit smaller actually. Supposedly this is a 41 cc and that's a 33 cc, so that's a 68 cc. Much bigger. And you can tell too when you use it. She rips. Yeah. Just keep at it. Boiling her away. Picking up wood in between. I got I think a small system to start eventually here too. Solar system. Plus I got one that's already ready to go. And I got another one that's halfway done. So lots of stuff to do. Anyways, thanks guys. I caught this here. That was unplugged. Or disconnected. So I'll connect it up now. I guess that's supposed to go there. Got this guy all cleaned up as best I could. Got a little bit of junk in there still. I might give her another try. But other than that, she's clean. Not saying that she's running. Won't be till tomorrow till I get to try pulling it over. I do have lots of wood to cut, so would like to give the Poulan a bit of a break. So I'll probably switch back and forth. And yeah, start to clean that, put the air filter back in, sharpen the chain, fix the bar, gotta file it. It's very edged over quite a bit. Even on the tip it is too, so I'm gonna fix all that up. That shit just hangs up in the wood. Makes you cut a lot slower. It's good to have all that nice and tapered off. Not too much, but a little bit. Yeah, just working on putting her back together, I guess. I'm not going to take the carb apart yet. There's a lot involved in there, so I'm going to attempt to start it before I go taking it all apart. Has been sitting a few years, couple of years, whatever. So we'll see how it goes. Maple syrup's almost done. So, almost done for the night here. Alright, thanks. So, changing the tooth profile here. You can see, you can't really, but this angle compared to that angle. So, quite a difference. But this angle still cut fine, but this was more the original. I just had a bad file. Bought some new files, so right from Oregon there. These are the 5/32 files. They're actually the right part number for this chain. So here's the chain specs for this saw. So 0.50 and 3/8 pitch, and this is a 52 DL because it's a 14-inch bar. So I just like it because it's nice and light saw. It's good enough to cut through what I need to cut through as long as it's smaller wood. Anyways, thanks guys. So this is how I set up the party. Let's get it all here as far as I can. And the bigger split pieces that are going to be splitting will go here. Pieces that don't got a split will go here. This is how much I got through yesterday. This pile and this pile. And I just added another load into there, which I tried to toss down here more, but I did get back up to about here. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what would be here. Between these two is probably 3 face cord or bush cord. I think total I got around 4 bush cord here. So you can only get through so much in a day. Back's freaking killing by the end of the day. Plus I'm cooking maple syrup. Trees are freaking just pouring today. Emptied all the buckets this morning and they're pretty much to the top. It's only 2:30 plus 12 or 13 today, so Celsius. Anyways, I'm gonna get cutting. Thanks, guys. So, I'm getting too full on every bucket here, so I am trying to boil some of it down out here on the fire. I don't like it out here because you get so much ashes and stuff inside the sap. But it does go 10 times quicker, so I'm not going to finish it out here. I just want to reduce it down for a few hours while it's not super windy. We're supposed to get rain in the next couple days, like a thunderstorm. So I'd like to get it all done and collected before the weather changes for the worst. I also have the one going inside the garage as well. So, like I said, I just want to reduce it down. You can see it pretty much took almost a whole 5-gallon pail already in a couple hours, I guess about an hour or so it's been going. So, I dumped two loads in there already. So, that's why it's not boiling yet, because I just filled it. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Solar, it's not great today, but I've been heating the house for a couple days just on solar power, so not even using the wood stove right now. We're getting some nicer days, so I think we're at about, I don't know, the garage says it's +9 or +8 Celsius. It did get down to the minuses last night, so the sap is still running on the trees. Yeah, we can go check it out if you like. But this one should start boiling here pretty quickly soon. It was boiling already, but I just filled it up, so it'll get there again in a couple minutes. Thanks, guys. Oh, it's boiling now. There's some freaking ashes in there already. What do you do? It's definitely boiling. Well, guess that's how she cooled herself down. Got a little scooper so I can pull out any ashes that I don't want in there, if I can get them. Yeah, this way is not the greatest way to do it, but definitely boils are a lot quicker than I can do on the Element, that's for sure, and a bigger quantity. But you don't get the same flavor, you get more of a smoky flavor this way. It's all good. It's definitely giving her. But what do? I got too much sap, so this is the best way I know to take it down quick. It's starting to get a little bit windier as well. When I first came out here, there was no wind whatsoever. But this is one way to kill any bacteria that's going to be in there, or anything. It just cooks it right out of there. And I do filter it a couple times, so once it gets a little bit down a bit more, run through a couple buckets or whatever. I can finish it inside or on the other element. Definitely some high heat going on there. I did use this before and I burnt the bottom. So I do get a little bit of ash and stuff in there. And once the fire settles down a little bit, I'll scoop her out again. Just getting hot again. Anyways, thanks guys. So this is what we got for syrup this year. I gave a bunch of these away already, the little ones. They were the first. And then these ones are cooked over, so I'm going to turn them into candy. I already made a bunch into candy as well, but you can see that all the sides are already hard as a rock. Oh, it's still tasty. This one is as well. These two are the batches that I made on the fire. And then this one I just finished last night. So, quite a bit of a difference in color throughout the month and a half. It all tastes extremely good. So that one and this one are going to be candy. I made a couple batches of candy already too, so. And I still got 1.5 liters from last year. So we got lots of syrup. Anyways, thanks.